Welcome back to one of my fun videos here. I'm gonna touch on some stuff that I guess has been going on. I don't know. I don't really quite know how to word some of this stuff, but I'll try it out. When does anybody reach a point where they just totally like you put yourself out there like really hard, and to a point that you probably wouldn't have done that with anybody else? Now, I wonder what other people would do in that situation. If you had constantly gotten rejected and constantly just obviously gotten blown off, I wonder how far somebody would go to just, constantly keep trying, I guess, basically. Yeah, I probably shouldn't put that in the video, right? So, yeah. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal to the point of, losing sleep over it and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, given the situation, it could have been handled a little better on both parts. I'm not going to say, obviously, I'm not going to go there and say exactly what I'm talking about here, but yeah, I mean, because if I did, I'd be real screwed up, even though I really could, if I really wanted to, because I know everybody knows my business, and I really, if I wanted to, I could sit here dead on this camera and say exactly what I'm saying to who I'm, and say the person's name, say everybody's name if I really fucking wanted to. But I'm not going to do that, because I would not want somebody to fucking do that to me. Even though everybody does. You understand? On a different level than all these other motherfuckers, alright? And I'm not talking about the people that, are in the situation or was in the situation. I don't fucking know what it is. It's, I don't know. But I wouldn't do that, even though people would do that to me. So it just is what it is. But I really could if I wanted to. Just putting that out there, as I say. So yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know. I probably could have handled it a little bit more logically, I guess. Or I don't know what I was fixated on and honed in on doing what I did. And it wasn't obviously of any kind of malicious intention or anything like that. It was just of interest. So, and it was never malicious, never. But if you get to a certain point and you don't see how things are going to progress in a certain situation, and you just constantly always the one trying to reach out to somebody, I don't care what kind of relationship it would be, because I don't do that with any of my actual, like, like friends, like, either, you know what I mean? So, and, there might have been points where I could maybe say that I would have been a little different, because, I don't know, I was a little different when I was younger. Like, I didn't really care as much about that, but then, as I started to get older, I started to see that I had to kind of draw the line with certain things. Like, you can't always be the one that, like, tries to go out of your way for somebody. Not if they're not going to meet you halfway or something. Like, you can't be like that. You have to have respect for yourself. And in this situation, in the beginning at least, I definitely should have just kind of let it go. But I didn't. I have no idea why that I didn't listen to that, and that's my mistake. I think I might have actually made a video. Oh yeah, I definitely did make a video about that, about how it was a mistake. But that was a while ago I did that. So yeah, hope you guys can hear me. I'm so friggin' low. I'm gonna have to turn the volume up in this fucking thing when I edit it. So yeah, anyway, I'm actually getting real in the groove for making videos. I'll probably make like 2 or 3 more when this is all said and done tonight. But yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. And then, you know, certain things happen, and then somehow got connected back with the person, kind of. I don't fucking know. It's just a strange situation. It just turned into something else, and then it just all kind of snowballed. And by the person not being direct and all that, it just was not, at least in my eyes, I don't feel like it was like the same as far as showing what the person was really, what their intentions was. Because if that was the case, then it would have been handled a little different, and it would have been more direct on the other person's part, or, you know, party's part or whatever. Because it's actually, you know, a few other people in that thing, I guess. At least to you know, initially and stuff like that. But it would have been more like that. And by it not being like that, kind of had to all come to a head, and I just had to draw the line, and I did. And I think when you have to put yourself in a situation where you just have to make yourself do such a drastic thing like that, and just basically just to the point where, like, you yourself didn't want to do the situation. You didn't want to cut yourself off from the people and the parties and everything. But something told me to do that. And by that thing telling me to do that, I think was a big wake-up call. By me having to be so, like, I have to do this, or else something, it just is not right. Like, I don't think that was something that was told for me to do for no reason. And I really am not big on the whole, like, karma and, like, fate and all that kind of stuff. But given the situation, I think it was basically all set in stone. I probably should have just not even bothered. I mean, the other person had plenty, and I mean plenty, of chances to be direct with me, and they did not do that. So it was only a matter of time before I woke up and said, you know what, this I can't do this. It just is not something that is meant to be, and it's just the way it goes. So it's really not a big deal, and it really isn't, because given how everything had played out beforehand, and I'm talking about like beforehand a while ago, okay, this is a while ago, it just doesn't surprise me, and it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal, because it just really isn't, trust me. But, you know, like I said, given the situation and everything that happened, and just how everybody finds out what I say, it could have been handled a little bit better. And, you know, I guess I just can't talk to anybody about absolutely anything, so it's like, okay, whatever, I'll just make videos and have people fucking watch me like that. So at least, you know, actually do something constructive, instead of just, you know, trying to have a conversation with people, and, you know, constantly leaks out to people that I've never even, you know, to anybody. So, you know, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and get mad over it, because it's just not worth my fucking energy. So, that's just that. But, yeah, I mean, hey, there's really nothing else I could do. And, you know, I wish them the best, and, hey, that's just the way it goes. It's nothing, it's no bad feelings, no, you know, because that honestly is childish. Yeah, maybe what I had done, you know, by having to be so drastic, that's the word. I did a drastic thing by doing what I did, or basically didn't do, just stopped being, you know, stopped contacting anybody from those parties. But, I mean, they could have also reached out as well, so I felt like I did the right thing. And if I did or didn't, at this point it's basically irrelevant, because I did what I did, and they chose to do what they did or didn't do, and we chose to do what we did, and hey, it is what it is. I'm not fucking broken in half. I'm still, life goes on, you know, what the fuck. And, you know, everybody's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be childish over it. and I wish them the best. I've always wished them the best. It's, that's you can't be negative with stuff like that. Not at all. That to me is very childish. And I hope they progress. And hey, it's the way it goes. Hopefully this video doesn't shut off here. I think the other one might have got cut off a little bit. But hey, I will see you when I see you.